Bayou Magic, Part 3, Dewberries. I wake disoriented, off kilter. Where am I? Then I remember after dinner, Ma and Grandmarie in the rockers, me on the steps. We sat quiet on the porch, watching the Bayou like we were watching TV. Grandmarie kept saying, I never live anywhere else but here. Each time I hear her, I marvel more at how velvet moss covered bark, how silvery willow tree branches hung, forming canopies, how moths tried to kiss the blue flame inside the lamp, how right off Grandmarie's front stoop was the most beautiful and frightening world I have ever seen. I kissed Ma when she left. I bit my tongue, still scared, still trying to be brave but wanting to beg her not to go. Grandmarie tucked me in bed, tied with a crisp white sheet. You know how to listen quiet. I felt like I had passed a test. Waking, I stretched my arms and toes. Ripples of silver tin shape the ceiling. In between ridges there are spiderwebs. I almost screamed. I pulled my legs up tight. I felt itchy, creepy. I don't see any spiders, just webs, like lace, delicate connecting threads filling the ceiling hollows. If spiders don't bite me, I think I'll be fine. I like how the cot holds me. It's snug. But there is no door, just a sheet of rope making a screen. There are no stuffed animals or closets of frilled dresses, no twin beds, no electric ceiling lights. I hear Grandmarie shuffling, trying not to clank pots and pans. For a moment I feel good. I was meant to wake up here. Feeling sunlight streaks through the window above my head. Grandmarie's house isn't fancy, just logs and wood slats, mesh for windows. Grandmarie's poor, my sister probably thought. But I feel like I'm in a storybook in a magical cottage deep in the forest. Still, I can't help but remember Aisha's warning. A witch, a witch's house. I tried to calm myself. I smell bacon and something else, tangy and sweet. Dewberries, my stomach rumbles. I'm awake. There's shirt overalls at the foot of your bed, Grandmarie's voice comes from the other side of the screen. She starts to hum. I hum too, Grandmarie stops. I stop. She hums again, low and deep. I match her pitch, only higher. She hums another tone. I hum it back. Separated by sheet, it feels like a game. Grandmarie hums another note, then another and another, a repeating pattern. I follow her lead. Our voices mingle, making a happy tune. With back and forth pockets, my overalls are just like hers, only smaller. I had never had overalls before, just my sisters hand me down skirt dresses. I like my pockets. I slide the hanging sheet. Grandmarie quiets like a spell's been broken. I see the small kitchen. I see Grandmarie's cot covered by a quilt with a pattern of blue and white fish. There are wildflowers by the window. Not a single mirror. Another reason why my sister didn't like it here. Grandmarie's wrinkles are deep. Her hands are covered with brown spots. She looks like Ma, except older and elderly sprite. Tinier too, bird-born like me. Do you you done studying me? I swallow. I don't want Grandmarie to think I'm rude. There is better studying to do than studying me, she challenges. Like what? Like how the dewberries here plus some sugar, she says pouring brown crystals make syrup? Perfect for griddle cakes. On the stove there are no gas or electric coils, just red gray coals on a shelf beneath the pot. Can I help? You cook? Yes, ma'am. Ma taught me everything you taught her. Did she now? Grandmarie's eyes shine. I have passed another test. Get some eggs from Sweet Pea. Who? Grandmarie laughed, sounding like sparkling water over a rock. I don't feel embarrassed. It's a happy laugh. Sweet Pea, my chick. Her cup is run back. I dash out the door. Leaping off the porch, I had never seen a live chicken. Stone and pressed dirt make a trail leading past the garden to a yellow painted box, low and long. Sweet pea is beautiful reddish brown with copper silk feathers, a red crown, a yellow beak. She cocks her head. Her right eye, a black pupil surrounded by hazel, blinks or winks. I tiptoe toward. Sweet pea sits on her shelf. With chip line the floor, she looks at me. Do chickens smile? Sweet pea stands on her three-toed feet, beautiful brown eggs nestle in the hay. She's proud. Her feathers are puffed, her beak pegs forward and back, then down. She's inviting me. I walk slowly, softly, crunching dirt. I lift each egg, warm, smooth. I cradle two of them. Miss Sweet Pea clacks, her beak jutting like she's asking for something. Thank you, I try. Miss Sweet Pea clucks, turns in a circle and lifts her feet one by one, then shimmying her feathers, sits again. Grandma is in the kitchen flipping milk cakes. Without turning, she says, bring the eggs here. How do you know I'm here? No plenty, Grandma cracks the eggs, and I watch as they sizzle, and white turning opaque, then bright white, and the yolk becomes firmer, quivering yellow. Do you know Sweet Pea talks? Brown art, Grandma stares at me. I mean, not words, I say nervously. But she wanted me to speak. I speak, say thank you, I think, so I did. So you should, says Grandma, turning back to the stove. Being ungrateful is the worst. I slip into the chair, ready to eat. Wash your hands. I mumble grumble. None, no, don't have ice in the back, in my head. How do you know what I was saying? Mumbling, you mean? Sorry. Sorry accepted. I worry Grandma is mad. Back home at least once a day my sisters are mad at me. Smiling Grandma flips an egg. Not mad at all. Asks the Firefly, Maddie. Miss Firefly knows how I know. All kinds of knowing, all different ways to know. My sisters are right. Grandma is strange. But if she is strange, then I'm strange too. It's daylight, and I'm looking for a glowing bug. Is it here, the firefly? Down by the riverside, Grandma says, not it. She won't see her till night. She points to a water-filled ceramic bowl beside it is a soap bar with green pegs. Before I ask, Grandma answers, thyme, for strength, courage. I didn't know that. Last you don't know. I scrub my hands, arms, even my face. Me and Mac cook with thyme. I dry myself, smelling lemony, woodsy. I feel better already. Before I can even ask, Grandma calls out, yes, Marie. You can take as much soap as you want, a bucketful. Grandma plates the eggs, cakes, and bacon. I pour the purple syrup into a cup. Grandma, my voice squeaks. I want to ask a thousand questions. Like how come she never lived anywhere else? How come how come we're both so tiny? How come I feel at home yet not? Afraid, then unafraid. Uneasy, then uneasy. But I don't ask anything. Grandma's face is calm. Her eye says, no need to talk. I burst my egg, and yellow yolk spills like a river over my plate. Bits of cornmeal, softer, grainier, float. Grease glistens on the egg whites. Bacon curls like a branch. I pour the Dewberry syrup in squiggly purple waves. I eat and eat more like I'm starving.